I see a lot of guests today. Can I request them to kindly stand up so that we know who the guests are? Dear guests, you have taken time off on a festival day, on a weekend, for 2 hours to be with us. We acknowledge your efforts and thanks a lot for coming. Kindly please be seated. And dear members, how do we welcome this? Now, do we have any members of other Toastmasters clubs amongst the guests who are here? Can you kindly raise your hand? 2 of them. Can you tell us from which club you are from?
Kolkata Toastmasters.
Kolkata Toastmasters Club. Okay. Thank you very much. Please be seated.
Speech viewers. Microsoft.
Microsoft Speech Viewers. Where? In Bangalore?
Yeah, initially.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now, can I request my committee members and the club ambassadors to kindly stand up? So, dear guests, you can see the team whom you can approach if you want to know anything more about Bangalore Toastmasters Club. They'll be there during the break time. Kindly approach them and they will give a club. Thank you very much. Kindly be seated. You are never the same 5 years ago. You are not the same person 1 year ago. And you are not the same person 1 week ago. Maybe yesterday you were different. You know, sometime back I was giving a talk in Bangalore Toastmasters Club on the concept of time. That the time does not move. Who moves? It's we who are moving because we are aging. Now since we are moving, we know the direction we are taking. The movement is within us. It's not left to the fate or to the time. So when you move in your journey, you are the pilot. You are the driver. You are the captain of the journey you are taking. You need to own the responsibility yourself. In your journey, you might come across pitfalls and sometimes tragedies. Minor or major, you don't know. I don't think anybody in this room who haven't come across a pitfall in their life so far. What we need to understand and know is how to be resilient, how to bounce back when you come across a pitfall. Now to me, there are 4 principles you need to follow. You need to internalize if you want to face a tragedy in your life. The first and the foremost, be calm. When there's a tragedy happening, when there's a pitfall happening, when there's a failure happening, be calm. Don't react. You need to respond. You need to respond, don't react. Because the moment you start reacting, things go worse. You are going to put yourself further down. So first principle is be calm. The second one, thank you very much. Second one, be positive. Don't be negative. Something happened to me, don't be negative. I will give an example. A classic example I learned 2 weeks back. I was, I'm sure members remember here, I was talking about a monk who was telling a joke repeatedly and people are laughing, then they were not laughing and all. And then he was asking, why do you don't laugh at the same joke again and again, but at the tragedy you keep thinking. This was a story. Now, a couple of days back I had bought a beautiful Bluetooth for my mobile. I had planned with my daughter, we bought it, and that day I carried it to the club. I finished my talk, went back home. When I was sitting in the car, suddenly it was missing, the Bluetooth was missing. I searched everywhere. In fact, I came back to the club, opened the door and saw it was not there. Very expensive, close to my heart. It was a setback to me. Feeling down, miserable, 45 minutes of driving, I felt so bad. I went back. I told my daughter, who was first person who came, opened the door, I said, mood is not there. I lost my Bluetooth device. She was also party too. I mean, she was discussing and, further adding fuel to the fire. Now, as I was talking to her, suddenly struck me, what is that I'm doing? 2 hours back, I was on this platform telling all the club members, don't brood over setbacks, spill milk and blah blah. And here I am, all the way, 1.5 hours almost, crying about the same thing. That was a moment of realization for me. I told my daughter, stop it, forget it. I went to the Amazon, bought the same thing. You will not believe the amount of relief I had. It just went out of my head. I'm telling you, you need to internalize. When I say be positive, not only keep reading and talking, every day try to be internalized. Have hopes. The third principle, have hopes. Don't leave your dreams. Always keep the dreams intact. Pitfalls happen, tragedies happen, and the last but not the least, never ever give up. There's so much power and value in trying that much one more time. You are not losing anything. Try one more time, you will achieve it. When you internalize these 4 principles, my dear friends, and put it within a framework of discipline, there's something called discipline. When I say discipline, what is discipline to me may be different from what is discipline to you or what is discipline to you. But your heart knows what is discipline to yourself. Follow that principle. Follow that voice within your heart. And I'm telling you, the world will be at your feet. You can achieve miracles. In fact, today's Toastmaster, if you listen to her first speech, she talked about miracles. She talked about never ever giving up. And it's a miracle that she happened to be the Toastmaster in today when the theme is resilient. Today's Toastmaster is an MBA graduate from in marketing, sales and marketing, and a professional in PMP. Anybody knows what is PMP? Project management professional. I learned it when I was asking her what does PMP manage. And a Scrum professional. She told me, but I can't understand being an accountant, but a Scrum professional working in HP for the last 18 years. She believes that we are made for miracles, and she believes in never ever giving up. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome today's Toastmaster, Rowena Coelho. Well, you're doing first time Toastmasters today? Yeah, so
What is VOT?
VOT, what is VOT?
Vote of thanks.
Yeah, so I think all members, let's give a big round of applause. We had a couple of Toastmasters coming from other clubs, from Kolkata and one more person. I request both of you to come and give your comments on the club, what happened, and if you have any suggestions for us. 1 minute each of you. Please come. When you speak, please tell the name of the club again to us and then give your comments.
Yeah, once again, good evening Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm from the Spirituals Club. I'm currently the VP at the club. So first time I attended Dell Toastmaster Club, that time Rajdeep attended as a guest speaker. So I was very impressed that day, and I started Googling where he is from. That's why he is from Bangalore Toastmasters. So that's why I should attend first time. That is the sparking point to attend the Bangalore Toastmasters. From that time, I'm keep continuing attending this one. I'm so many learnings from this club. So few things. So I attended so many meetings. Till now I never seen two meetings are similar. It is most exciting. So few things I am implementing in my clubs also. They are also thinking where this guy is getting all these things. And, yeah, Chennai is friend. He is a dual member of our club. This club. He is also helping in that. That's how.
Thank you.
Good evening everyone, I am from Kolkata Toastmaster Club and that meeting was totally energetic. I came here 15 days back and I missed so much my club, but after attending this meeting I really liked, and this meeting is really so much learning. I think I am not gonna miss my club so much.
Any guests who would like to give your comments? Yeah, please come on, sir.
Yeah, my name is Samdan. I am from Banjara Toastmasters. I wanted to visit Garden City Toastmaster, so I had been there on time. And when I called them, they told it's closed today. Then I called again, where is the new Toastmaster Nagar, and I came to know about this. So it was an accident. Somebody was talking about miracle, right? So I just landed here by an accident.
Oh, resilience.
Yeah. So it was very good. It was a good strength and a lot of humor in the tabletop masters, and I like the snacks too. It was Indian style and pizza or something else. Yeah. So I would like to attend this club maybe one or two more times. I liked it. Thank you.
Actually, today we are half the strength. Otherwise, it's always full. Now, members, the slots are getting opened. My request to you is go online and book your slots, because when I talk to some of the members, especially new members, they don't know that you need to log in and book. So, if you call up VP Education, sometimes you may not be able to really put it online, and I could see a lot of competition suddenly happening and members are logging in. So, anybody wants to give the speech? Now, next 2 weeks it's all booked, if you see that. And if you want to go and if you are ready with the speech, and if the slots are not there, call up Melvin and tell him. Otherwise, if it's open, go and book your slots, right? And be resilient in that. Don't give up. Now we have competitions coming up. On 8th of September, we have Moment of Truth, the club, and then we have humorous speak contest on 22nd of September. Please give your name to Melvin or Bruno. They will note it down and guide you further on this. And also Speechcraft, we are entering to the 4th session on Sunday. Anybody want to know what's happening on the Speechcraft, if you want to help the director, Abhay Kothari and Vijay, they are the directors for the Speechcraft. So kindly get in touch with them and help them. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope we had a good time today.
Yes.
And thanks for coming, and let's catch up again on the next Friday at the same time. Have a good evening and good night. I adjourn the meeting number 1073.
Great.